All bikers knew what temptation meant in the summer of 2020. The roads were empty, the body and the bike were willing, but the world was fighting the pandemic of this generation. The only way we're going to get out of this alive is by being indoors. Straying outside is legally banned. But there is a charm about the forbidden that makes it unspeakably desirable.
Look at this dude.
Yeah, I'd rather sit my butt down and wait this out. But in the meantime, let's see if we can get rid of some rust on the 390. We have hard groundwater at home, and I don't think the side stand came with a very thick coat of paint. So today we're going to see how to remove the stand, sand it, throw on some thick coats of primer, and finish it with some nice black paint.
Materials required:
Paddock stand, ratchet,
size 17,
spanner,
size 17,
pliers,
wire,
sandpaper,
gloves,
primer.
paint,
I'm using a rubber-based metal paint, and not to forget
brush,
some turpentine to harden the paint. Put the bike on a paddock stand or a main stand if you're lucky enough to have one. Thank you KTM for a 3 lakh motorcycle without a main stand. Spread some old newspapers below the bike so you don't mess the floor with grease and gunk. Spread a few more just to be safe and you don't get bambooed by the wife. There's only one bolt that secures the stand to the frame. You have to loosen the locking nut first behind the stand. I've already loosened it a bit because I practiced before shooting this video, but if the nut doesn't budge, try spraying some WD-40 over it to loosen any rust or displaced grease. Then remove the bolt from the front side of the stand. The bolt has to be unscrewed from the stand and doesn't just pop off if pulled. I'm using a C-spanner because the spring is in the way. It's okay if the spanner rubs against the spring, but take care not to damage it too much. This will take some time. Use any tools that speed the process up. Don't damage or force the thread though. And it's out. Just pivot the stand on the spring and it will slide out. Also be careful not to lose the spring. You will definitely be needing this. So I start by scraping off the bigger chunks of rust using a screwdriver. If you have power tools like a pneumatic chisel, it works wonders, but I don't. So the old school way it is. Rust typically builds on top of metal and only eats through it in severe cases. Also remove any paint that looks flaky or that looks like it's just going to peel off. I'm sanding down the finer rust using a sandpaper. I'm using an 80 grit sandpaper, but you can go lower on the grit if you really have a lot of rust buildup. Sand it thoroughly so most of the rust is removed. You'll also slowly start to see the base metal appear once you sanded it down finely. So after chipping and sanding, I can see a lot of pitting on the metal. This again can easily be taken care of by a pneumatic tool, but this is just a 150 rupee stand and I sure am not going in that direction. I've sanded it as much as possible, and now if I rub my finger across the rusted part and the painted part, I really can't feel where the paint starts. That's really one thin layer of factory paint. Still can't feel where it starts. I start the painting process with primer. I want to get at least 3 coats of primer and will let the paint cure overnight after each coat. And I'm clearly pouring too much primer than needed. Add a bit of turpentine to get the primer to harden faster. The mix ratio is usually 6% per volume. Mix the primer and the turpentine well using the brush. Mix it until you get the consistency of milk. Now before starting to paint, I washed the stand using dishwash liquid from the kitchen. I've never seen anything else remove grease as good as dishwash liquid. I want the surface to be free of any grease before painting and go crazy on the paint.
Painting is fun.
So I've got 3 coats of primer on now. I let it cure overnight after each coat. Now we paint the stand black. It is sin to have yellow on an orange bike. So I've got some leftover rubberized metal paint with me from another DIY project that I was working on, and there's just enough left to paint the stand. I've already mixed the hardener in the can. For this final coat, I'm going to be a little bit more careful with the brush and paint evenly. Fill in any spots that were missed, especially those at the weld joints or those at the base of the stand where the circular disc is kind of welded onto it. I let the paint cure overnight and we got half a shiny stand. Maybe I should have painted the entire thing, but yeah, this works and kept me occupied during the lockdown. I'm also applying some grease on the part where the stand fits because it's a moving part and metal against metal will shear off without lubrication. I'm just using general purpose grease and applying generously on both sides. I'm also using some thread locker to secure the locking nut on the bolt. So what typically happens on KTM is the nuts fall off because of vibrations. Thread locker is kind of a wax that solidifies and keeps the locking nut intact. I'm just putting some on the threads of the bolt and I think that should be enough. Now bolt the stand back onto the bike without installing the spring. We'll get to that in a bit. And I'm just going to ease the bolt with my hand. I don't want any threads shear off or any cross threading happen because I really can't go out in this pandemic and buy a spare bolt. So once the bolt is in, use any tool to tighten it. And that should about do it. Screw on the locking nut hand first again. I don't want to cross thread the bolt or again lose any threads on the bolt, so ease it in, and now I think it's tight enough for the tool. Yes, that should be tight enough for the tool. Now getting the spring back on the stand used to be one of the most frustrating parts of this job, but I'm going to show you an old school method that I learned. You remember that piece of wire? Watch what happens when wire meets pliers. Oops. Hold the wire tightly with the pliers and pull. What? On the first try itself.
Yay!
That was cool. Snap back and that's it.
Like, share, subscribe for more content.